today marks the beginning of Gay Pride Week in Tel Aviv, and this year on June 8th we'll see the 20-year anniversary of the famous Pride Parade. Tel Aviv is one of the most gay-friendly cities in the world, and this week it's alive with vibrant colours, rainbow flags filling the streets, and there's an electric atmosphere wherever you go, all for the annual week-long series of events celebrating Israel's LGBTI community. Joining me in studio for insight about what we can expect and how far the country has come over the years, resident of Tel Aviv for 16 years and teacher at Hebrew Language School UAB Ulpan, Aviv Bertele. Aviv, great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we know that this year marks 20 years since Tel Aviv's first Gay Pride Parade.
Correct.
What changed in 1988?
Well, first of all, Dana International, the first transgender singer, was sent to the Eurovision as an Israeli representative, and she won in 1998, and also the Woodstock Festival took place in Tel Aviv illegally, and there were riots with the police. So these two events caused the first gay parade to happen, and for the municipality in Tel Aviv to actually adopt the gay community and send us on our way.
Right, and how was it received at the time, the first Gay Pride Parade?
I think like at the beginning, like it was like a lot more for activists and something that wasn't like an actual party and like a minority that was just people from the gay community and their families. And along the years, the municipality and the Minister of Tourism realized the potential in the gay community, and you see that along the years a lot of money and effort was put into it, and it's not just the gay parade. There are week full of events happening throughout the city and throughout the country.
Now, by about year 10 of the Gay Pride Parade, at that time you were a combat soldier in the IDF. What was that?
I was actually drafted that summer, like right after Dana International won, and I think that you should know that like the Israeli army is the army of the people, like everyone has to go. So on the one hand, they want to keep it like very open and liberal, and they want everyone to feel accepted, but on combat units, I feel back then and still now, it's not very acceptable to be openly gay. For instance, I had a girlfriend for 3 years because that's what everyone did.
Right.
There wasn't an official policy against a homosexual. On the contrary, after 1993, Yitzhak Rabin passed a rule that it shouldn't be, homosexuals and lesbians should not be discriminated in the Israeli army and should be accepted. But
so has much changed today? You be openly homosexual in the army?
So the IDF puts a lot of effort into campaigns that we have a transgender officer and everyone is welcomed, but I think that especially in combat units, people, especially men, do not feel comfortable coming out until today.
Now, you teach people who've come to Israel from overseas, you teach them how to speak Hebrew, the language that's spoken in Israel. Why do you feel, though, it's important to teach about the LGBT culture in those Hebrew lessons?
Because I feel that Israel is a very unique experience. On the one hand, the laws here are not very progressive. Like, we cannot get married within Israel, we cannot adopt children, we cannot file for surrogacy in this country. However, the society is very, very open and accepting because I feel people are living the day. People understand that there's no need to fight with one another. And I feel like in the classes, this is a great opportunity for me to introduce it to our students. And I also feel that many homosexuals said, oh, I'm a human being first. I'm saying, no, you are both a human being and a homosexual. So as a business owner and as a teacher, I feel the obligation to promote the gay community here in Israel.
Right. Now, just before we close out, when you moved to Tel Aviv, that's when you felt it comfortable to come out. Now we know it's 20 years since the Gay Pride Parade. What's so special, though, about Gay Pride Week in Tel Aviv compared to other countries?
So, first of all, it's not just parties. And second of all, like many countries in the world, you see the floats and everyone just stand around. Here, everything is a big party and everyone join in. And also, there are events going on throughout the city and throughout the country. For instance, the LGBT gay festival in the Cinematheque in Tel Aviv. Also, there are round tables evening when people are just invited to speak with one another and have an open open dialogue. So it's not just a party, but also promoting the rights of the gay community and also awareness to what's going on and where do we stand and where it can be better.
And just briefly, the Ministry of Tourism also is enjoying Gay Pride Week.
Oh yeah, they realized a few years back that there's economic potential within our community, so they put a lot of money into it.
Awesome. Aviv Bertele, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun this week.
For sure.